using many of the Fortune 500 companies to maintain and advance leadership position through business transformation outsourcing of their customer relationship management, finance, human resource, supply chain, and procurement functions. We have a wide array of specializations in this organization, and we are known to be among the largest employers of multilinguals in the country. And oh, by the way, GPS is also the organization that serves IBM services globally. I've given you a fairly quick history of IBM's portfolio in the country and what we do in the Philippines. But now I want to take this discussion to a different level. IBM's performance in the Philippines is all about delivering a higher purpose. This is a question that I ask and urge each one of you in your search for a place to start and grow a career. At IBM, we have one purpose: to be essential. Throughout the course of our relentless reinvention, as you've seen in the history slide, we have stayed intact in IBM's intent to be relevant. How the innovations we make are not innovations for innovation's sake. They have, one way or another, impact the way business is done, the way we live our lives, and more importantly, the way the world works. This is our purpose, our reason for being. We aim to be essential to our clients. We are privileged to enable Filipino organizations as a transformational partner. One example that I'd like to share is BPI. BPI is a 162-year-old institution, and to this day stands for the largest and most innovative bank in the country. As I mentioned earlier, the introduction of ATM was in partnership with BPI. In 2013, we yet reached another milestone. We made history once again by becoming the first bank to embark on a strategic partnership with IBM, outsourcing their IT operations to IBM. This was the first and the largest in the ASEAN region in 2013. IBM Philippines aim to be essential, not only to the country we serve and operate in, to the clients we transform and partner, but to our investors. We want to become a top location for IBM. In the 2010 Global Locations Trend Survey, the Philippines came out on top as the best destination for non-voice support services. With the caliber of talent we have in the country, we can deliver. We aim to be essential for the country we love, the Philippines. And we do this by focusing our efforts on research and corporate citizen initiatives aligned with the national agenda, focused particularly on human capital development, job creation, and industry development. And today, we have a very real opportunity to make an impact, to lead in a new market called analytics. We have shared a vision, and that vision of IBM with the industry, government, and academia. That is to make the Philippines the global center for smarter analytics. Now, as we have said earlier, in 2010, the Philippines became the destination for business process outsourcing. And for us to align with the national agenda, we had decided to focus on human capital development, job creation, and higher value services, creating new industries. And by making the Philippines the global center for smarter analytics, we will accomplish that. Being a global center means that the Philippines will be the home to top consulting, technical, and support skills for the sales, solutioning, and delivery of advanced business analytics globally, and will be a core point of knowledge and responsibility for business analytics, where best practices will be developed and implemented. Why the Philippines? The Philippines has very strong fundamentals and the right ingredients, experience, leadership, and hunger to be the global center for smarter analytics. We want to lead. A study by Hong Kong Shanghai Banking Corporation, HSBC, dubbed the Philippines as a fast-growth economy due to improving fundamentals, which will propel the domestic economy to be the 16th largest economy by 2050. Goldman Sachs Investment Bank also cited the Philippines as one of the next 11 countries that has high potential of becoming, along with the BRICS, which we all refer to as Brazil, Russia, India, and China, to be the world's largest economies in the 21st century, Ruchir Sharma, the head of Morgan Stanley Emerging Markets, says, and names the Philippines as among the emerging economies he calls breakout nations, the sequel to the BRICS. The Filipino knowledge worker is widely recognized as world-class. The Philippines is currently ranked first in the world in voice and could be number one in non-voice, finance, accounting, healthcare, IT, creative engineering, BPO. The Philippines is also an experienced business, IT and process global delivery center location for several large global companies. We take pride in what we've accomplished all through strategic collaborations represented by this photo. These photos represent the vision that we've established in 2012, and now it's becoming a reality. In 2012, we signed an agreement with the Department of Science and Technology to establish a research and development lab. This year, we've launched one of our first R&D projects in the areas of weather prediction and flood management. You may have heard of this, called Project NOAA. IBM worked to bring the Blue Gene computer, the first in the country, to enable this important initiative. What's common here is everything we drive in research and development is around analytics. We also partnered with the Commissioner of Higher Education to develop business analytics education roadmap. In 2013, select colleges and universities have started offering analytics as a course. Yes, IBM drove this vision and now partnering with education academe to create a whole new set of skills leveraged and enabled by universities in the world of analytics. This year, DTI is co-championing this by widely promoting the Philippines as the destination, the global destination for analytics, similar to how DTI marketed the country as the location for BPO, years before the BPO boom. Analytics is pervasive in all our research and corporate citizenship initiatives. Here's a snapshot of some of the work IBM is currently doing to solve real-life issues that impact our own people, the Filipinos. As a company, we seek to make a difference at a national level, and just as importantly, at the community level. IBMers are known to devote their time in supporting causes that make a difference in education, environment, healthcare, and poverty alleviation. One example that I am proud to share is our Computer Eyes program. This is an annual computer camp for visually impaired high school students in partnership with Resources for the Blind Incorporated. Applying text-to-speech technology, this program narrows the gap and widens the possibilities for these high-potential students through IT enablement. If you visit the CCMCA booth, you can hear about some of these stories. We are on our 11th year, in fact, very, very proud that one of the graduates of this program did receive the #1 slot as a summa cum laude in a very prestigious university here in country. We are humbled and encouraged by the industry and community recognition as we have received for some of the work that I have just mentioned. All this work is directed towards enabling a better Philippines, a smarter Philippines. This is a concept introduced to the country in 2008 with a Smarter Planet agenda. What it basically says is, we are experiencing yet another global shift due to the instrumentation, interconnectedness, and intelligence of literally almost everything today. This presents tremendous opportunity for us to solve our most complex issues because never before has data been this abundant, available, and accurate. And yes, with analytics, we can derive intelligence and insights that could help us better make decisions in real time. One that I'm very proud of, and we should all be proud of, is the city of Davao. We partnered to build the first Intelligent Operations Center for the public safety and security. This is the first in the whole world. The IBM Intelligent Operations Center, also known as IOC, aims to standardize operating procedures and unify communications capabilities of Davao City's plethora of public safety and security departments resulting in improved incident outcomes. The Intelligent Operations Center technologically advanced analytics, integrated communications, GPS, and video surveillance capabilities help the PSSCC, which is that organization that is their 911, and agency responders more effectively adapt its resource needs in the midst of public safety and security incidents. Last but not least, finally and the most important one of all, IBM aims to be essential to its most valued asset, the IBMer. We pride ourselves in attracting and developing the best and the brightest generation after generation. Leaders raring to make a difference in the world through meaningful work. This is why we do not call ourselves employees, but IBMers. We carry the name and what it stands for. We enable progress and represent the best in our field. And so we give our IBMers the best possible workplace. A high-performance organization that values trust and personal responsibility, innovation that matters for our company and for the world, and dedication to every client's success. These are our values that make IBMers IBMers. Ours is an organization that stands for diversity and inclusion and measure and reward our people by the value they deliver to the organization. Here's a peek at the wide range of careers in IBM. Our country HR leader will be discussing this in detail shortly. I just want to give you an idea of how wide and rich the options are for anyone who is serious and hungry about learning and growing in the organization. The opportunity is limitless. At IBM, the IBMer is responsible for his or her career advancement. And as an organization, we constantly work on developing programs and practices that will give our people the best chance to succeed. Thank you, and good luck to all of you.
Thank you, Mariels, for sharing information about IBM Philippines, and I'm pretty sure our students will benefit from the time you've spent with us. Now, to the audience members, if you have a question and have not submitted it yet, please do so now. If you are watching an enlarged screen, press Escape on your keyboard to go to the small view. Then on the bottom left of your screen, you should see a green button that says Q&A. Click that to type in and submit your question. I'd like to thank you once again for joining this session. We hope we have increased your interest in joining IBM. A recording of this session will be available for download shortly. Please do take the time to visit other sessions in IBM Careers in the Philippines and the information booths in IBM Career Exploration. Thank you, everyone, and have a good day.